Hi, everybody. Hey, you want to find out what's the best and probably one of the easiest ways to like get in front of your current clients or, possible clients that you may have easily without big kicker, without having to really do anything?
Automations. This, as you might have seen in my description, this is SOS, and it is not shit on a shingle. It's not about saving our ships.
Nope.
This is our version of SOS. It's the marketing version, and it is called that for what?
The soap opera sequence.
And the reason is we have automations inside of our software. Most softwares have it. It's just an autoresponder. When somebody signs up to your list, asks for information, gets added to your list, whatever, we want to contact them over and over again automatically because we don't want to have to constantly think about what we're going to email today. We were just literally talking about this. Our daughter is a waitress at a restaurant. The restaurant is really slow all the time. And we keep saying, why?
Which is crazy because they really do have great food.
Why don't restaurants email more? All the big brands have, join our email list to get a free dessert. You get a buy
you do
one,
that
get
always
one.
at the beginning.
But they don't email you that often. And people are also afraid. I think we talked about this before. They're afraid of offending people by bothering them.
I might be bugging them.
Who cares?
I hate that.
I hate to hear that. If you gave them something to get on your email list, they gave you permission because they have to see the terms and service. Every box we create, it's got a terms of service that says you're going to email me. That's why they gave you their email address. If they don't want that anymore, they can unsubscribe. So get over that.
So then, what is a soap opera sequence? What's included in a soap opera sequence?
Our soap opera sequence is, it usually starts off when, and it just basically, it can be wherever you want it, but it's, if you're giving them a free coupon or whatever, we're not coupon people, but
what do you mean it can be wherever you want it?
In order. So if somebody wants to say, get a free coupon, you can say, give me your email address, and then you can deliver, here's the free coupon. Then you could start your soap opera sequence. And really all it is, just like a soap opera, is you're telling a story. People buy from people. I don't care what it is. Facebook especially, same restaurant we're talking about, delicious, beautiful looking plates of food.
Mm-hmm.
There's never a face. It's called Facebook. It's not Platebook.
True.
People want to see people having fun eating the meal. Sometimes you can have a picture of the food. That's fine. But
people want to get to know you and, talking about, and don't get upset about talking about yourself, or don't think that people don't want to know about you, because a lot of times they do want to know your history. And, maybe you're a restaurant that's been around for 50 years. Tell people about it. That's something that's really cool. Or maybe there's a feature that's in your restaurant that's 50 years old. Like maybe you have a bar that's 50 years old, 100 years old, whatever.
We have a story. I'm going to keep sharing stories because we know a lot of business owners.
That's right.
Local pub, bar, dining room kind of thing.
Yeah.
That I don't think is open anymore.
No, I do think it is.
It was for sale last I heard from it. But we went there, and it's a place I've grown up in this town. I'd never been, it's been there for years and years and years, decades. We went in there, had a great time, had good food. Somebody I was with, I don't remember, they just said, tell me about this bar, because they had a beautiful looking bar.
It was old looking.
According to the owner, this bar came up to Central Ohio on the Erie Canal, on a canal boat.
How cool is that? That is so cool.
My initial response, and I'm going to say it right now, why the fuck aren't you telling people about that?
Right.
You have to tell that story. People would come from states away to come and see that bar. And it's just a little hidden bar inside of a neighborhood.
Yep.
That's struggling to get enough customers. So it's It's easy from our side. We don't run a restaurant. I could blow up a restaurant. I know I could.
I know.
But
we don't have any restaurants.
Communicate. And we're just talking about restaurants, but that's the easy thing to connect.
So you do it with the soap opera sequence, you do multiple emails that will go out at different times. You could have them go out a couple a day. You could have them go out every day for a certain amount of time. Maybe if someone does sign up for, an appetizer for a restaurant, maybe the next.
This works if you're mowing grass, pouring concrete, cleaning houses. It's anything. They want to tell your story. Restaurants, just easy to understand.
But if they just got on your email list, that's a great time that you could hit them with a couple emails quick. You could do one a day for even, maybe a couple days. Just do one a day and just introduce yourself. Introduce the people at your this is
our
at
soap
your
opera
business
sequence we have that's that we use for our clients, for our own. It's inside Justine, but it's
do
literally
a tour of your facility.
It's as simple as day one. Who are you and what do you do? You can talk about your team. If you're one person, it's just, hey, this is me. This is what I do. We actually, this could lead into another one, was the way we do Facebook ads. One of the best ads for local small businesses is, hey, I'm Pat Cherubini. I help businesses grow. Contact me. Just simply, we call it, this is me. This is me. This is what I do. This is where I am. And this is how you get a hold of me.
When you're local, it's
what people want to know.
Yeah, they want to.
So we just go through these questions. They're super simple. Get in the group. We'll share these. It can be as many as you want, but it needs to be at least 7 to 10. And it's just daily. Here I am. This is what we do. This is what this person does. Show what this client said about us.
It could even be learning. I mean, questions that you guys normally get on a daily basis.
You answer the phone and what are your hours? Well, that could be a soap opera. Hey, if you're wondering what our hours are, this is what it is. Whenever somebody,
did you know that we offered this service?
Right. The beauty is once you do that, and then you can keep adding to it for one, but then say you build that out, takes a couple hours at the most. And then 6 months from now, when somebody joins your email list, they start getting the same ones in that order, the next one. So they're always, you don't have to remember that you got a new person on your email list and do it. It's automated. It's stupid simple and it's not used enough.
No, not at all.
I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Oh,
so share my screen. This is inside of our software. Again, it's just our software. It's our tool. Most marketing softwares, email softwares do this.
CRMs.
And it's literally, we start this. This is what's called an automation. I'm going to show you where it's at. It's for people
that have Justine.
When you're inside of Justine, this is Justine, the lead machine. Under automation, this is an automation we have called Soap Opera Sequence.
Most of you probably don't have it, but it's something that you can create.
Easy to build. So when somebody fills out one of our forms that we want for whatever it is, we create this trigger and we tag them. We just use SOS. So whenever somebody joins our list, we send them whatever we want. We can do different things, but we also tag them, put them on the soap opera sequence. Once that happens, they join the soap opera sequence. I'm not going to get technical about it. We're going to have training on how to do it, but literally once that happens, sends them a welcome email. It's just, this is for our Vibe Tribe. You click here, it says, who's it from? Click welcome. You can put whatever you want. I don't want to delete it. You can do all kinds of things. We can text, you can send a voicemail, we can do a whole lot of stuff, but we're just talking about email. So then you wait 2 hours. That can be whatever it is. And then I email them again. Hey, did you get our download? Making sure. You wait 1 minute, one more time. I'm texting. This one's a text. So it's literally, you click the button, you can add. We've got all these things we can add, all kinds of different things.
Most of the time with the soap opera sequence, you're doing emails because you don't want to.
Texting needs to be conversational.
Right.
People, you don't want to blast text. Email you can blast, but you got to make it interesting or they'll stop opening it.
Use the soap opera sequence as just that. You're you're telling your story. Make it you're telling your story, and let them. We have a mentor of ours that actually told us a story about his soap opera sequence. It's where we get the soap opera sequence name. He did it with a particular, I think it was bike rental client.
Yeah,
I think
it
it
comes from
was.
Russell Brunson. It comes from, and he got it from
He's a
somebody
mentor
else.
of ours,
he's
and he set up a soap opera sequence for a high-end bike shop, and he ended up getting this bike shop ended up getting a client, at least one client, from just the soap opera sequence going out, because that person said to him, well, I felt way more comfortable because I kind of got to know you. So I went in and I already felt comfortable to work with you. So it can work in your favor that way.
So this is how we do it. We wait, here's meet Pat and Angie, wait a day. Here's your blueprint. Now what? Wait 12 hours. Here's this, on and on. So this all goes out automatically. And then when you write something else, you just add another one. And that's as easy as it is. It's not hard, but it goes simply and automatically. And that's the key. And you have to keep communicating. And it's basically warming people up. I don't care if they've already bought from you. They may buy from you again, or they may remember that what they bought from you, they liked, and they'll tell their friends about it. Reviews.
Yep.
So, got anything else?
I don't think so. It's the weekend. Be
Friday
thinking
night.
about it. If a soap opera sequence is something that you want to do, take the weekend and think about it. Ask your significant other, ask your friends, what would you want to know about me? So
email marketing. It's also good to do cliffhangers, at the end of it, say, well, tomorrow or next email, I'm going to be talking about this. And then that will make them wonder what you're going to say about that. So it does work. Email marketing, as we keep saying, don't get frustrated because, only a few people opened it up or nobody replied. It's just people see it. They see your name, who it's from, and it's just a little tick in there. You got to remember it. But the ones that'll read it, if you're doing a good job, 20% are going to open it. Doing great, 70% will open it. And if you make them entertaining and be a little bit educational, but show your personality, because that is what local vibes are. It's the personality of the owners and their establishments, whatever it is.
And think about it, you guys.
Dog crap.
This is, these are people that have gotten on your list that have given you permission to message them, and at fraction of the cost of, like, so many of you go and you do billboards because you think you have to do billboards to be seen. I guarantee you could get a lot more from doing a soap opera sequence and sending it out to your list.
Kip Payne's watching.
Yeah.
Coming at you, Kip. So this is what we're doing. We're getting ready to revamp for the 80th time my group. I'm not happy the way my new group is working. So if you're in any of my groups, it's going back to Facebook. I don't like the way it works on Facebook. Everybody gets distracted on Facebook, but right now that's where it's going to go. I'm going to be putting these videos in there
and on YouTube,
and it's going to be on YouTube, but they're going to be exclusively inside my group. Anybody can join. Business owners can join. localvibes.us/join group. I'll put that in the comments below. That way you can get notified when we go live, because we're going to keep teaching like this. We're going to do a lot more. When you got questions, ask, and maybe we'll make a video on it. So that's all I got.
Hey, and the camera didn't shut off.
As far as I know.
Third time's a charm.
I don't remember what I talked about, but Pat and Angie, hope you guys have a great weekend. We're going to plan on doing this again Monday, back at it. And if you got any ideas you want us to talk about, hit us up, comment below, message us, whatever. And if you need help growing your business, go to localvibes.us, book a call. We'll help you out. Is that it?
I think so. Have a great weekend.